So about a week and a half ago, Harry Styles appeared on the cover of Vogue in a dress, and Candace Owens kind of ignited this hashtag Bring Back Manly Men movement, which he has then reignited the feud because he posted another photo of him in a dress on his Instagram and said Bring Back Manly Men. So here's what I think about this entire situation. I think it's a little bit misguided, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, the idea that there's no manly men anymore isn't necessarily true. I see manly men around all the time. We got firefighters, we got police officers, we got military guys. I got these guns right here. No, I'm joking, but really they're big. No, I'm joking. But seriously, the point is that manly men are actually around everywhere. But the thing about it is that this conversation overstates the influence of Hollywood, where there are no manly men to be found because they're all soy boys or gender non-conforming or whatever the hell it is that they're doing in Hollywood right now. And just remember, a couple of years ago, at least for the past couple of years, you've had the big fashion designers in like Milan Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week and all that other stuff, sending these like emaciated soy boy looking quote unquote men down the runway in Gucci sweaters and like skirts and stuff like that. So this is something that's been happening, you know, in the far left Holly weirdo lane for quite some time. And the point I'm making is, when's the last time you saw an actual man in a dress walking down the street? I mean a physical man that was walking down the street in a dress, like, oh, this is cool. You've never seen it because it doesn't exist, because Holly weirdos don't dictate what's really going on in the real world. And another thing you have to realize about these Holly weirdos is that they will do anything on earth for attention. Somebody around Harry Styles told him that if he was unaddressed on the cover of Vogue, it would get him lots of attention. Bingo, that's what happened. We're talking about him. We're talking about the entire situation. It doesn't mean that it's influencing anything at all that's happening out here on these streets, because I haven't seen a man in a dress walking down the street. And if you have, let me know, please let me know what actual man is walking down the street in a dress. You know, look, Holly weirdos do the high fashion thing, they do the gender non-conforming thing. It's like they're gonna do what they wanna do because they're Holly weirdos and they're weird and they're desperate for attention. It doesn't mean that it's affecting the real world. So I think the entire conversation is overestimating the influence that Hollywood has on the real world. What we need to realize is that Holly weird is its own little thing that is not reflective at all of the world we really live in, because if it was, then there would be men in dresses, actual men mind you, walking down the street all the time. You haven't seen them. Hollywood is not influencing behavior in this way. So bring back manly men. I'm all about it. I personally love manly men, but I don't think that there's some deficit of manly men in the world based on what Hollywood is doing, because Holly weird is gonna Holly weird, and that ain't gonna change.